When I was in my first year of high school, I remember looking at the seniors and thinking, how on earth did they get so big and old? Now it's almost 20 years since then, and these days I think about my age a lot. I think about all the things I could have done with my life, all the different roads I could have traveled. But that all changed last month when my 95-year-old neighbor took me out on a bicycle ride and changed my perspective. This is my 95-year-old neighbor, Jack.
Hi,
Good morning.
how are you doing?
Good. He lives less than half a block away from my apartment. Shortly after moving into the neighborhood, my daughter and I discovered a handmade white sand beach and boardwalk in the back alley behind Jack's house. It's a little urban gem and my 3.5-year-old daughter loves it.
It's a rainbow sand.
It has clear water, lawn chairs, colorful shells, and buckets for making sandcastles. Jack is the caretaker of the back alley beach, and shortly after meeting him, I realized he's my kind of guy. He's friendly to everyone he meets. He makes sure that kids have cool toys to play with like flamingos and alligators. But the coolest part about Jack is that at 95 years old, he's still an avid cyclist. When was the last time you rode a bike?
Rode it?
Yeah.
I just went last Saturday. I went to Trout Lake.
And when I asked him if we could go for a bike ride together and make a movie about it, he gave my idea the green light. I wanted to see if you were up for going on a bike ride.
What about 2 o'clock?
2 o'clock?
That'd be all right?
Sounds great.
Okay.
Jack Fitzgerald is the kind of man I look forward to spending time with. The kind who can teach me a thing or two about how to live a good life. Today is a special episode. My 95-year-old neighbor, Jack Fitzgerald, is taking me on a bicycle ride. I'm preparing for when I'm 95. I want to be going on bicycle rides This guy's a total legend, like... All right, let's do it. Hello there. Good.
Oh, you got a big movie camera there.
Yeah, what do you think?
Wow. So, where do you think we should go?
Trout Lake's just fine.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. We figured out what roads we'd take for our bike ride, and we headed out. Everything's good back here.
Good.
At the start, there was lots of traffic and construction, but then everything cleared up. All right, truthfully, I did not think this guy was gonna be this fast. He's like ripping. I thought we were gonna go for like a slow bike ride. He's so fast. Jack said he didn't want to go for a big bike. He just wanted to go across town, through traffic, around the lake, on the dirt road. I'm stoked. A concept I like to think about is playing the long game. It's when you make decisions today that have a positive effect on your life in the future. Jack has played the long game. That's why he can still bike ride at 95. When we stopped at the park halfway through our ride, it was the perfect moment to learn some things from Jack that I could add to my long game strategy. One of the things I wanted to ask you, how do you stay active, or how do you stay motivated to stay active?
I'm an early bird, so I'm up early in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. Yesterday we did quite a bit of work in the garden. I had to do some digging and put in some plants and stuff.
What advice would you give to a young man who wants to stay strong and active?
I don't know, bike riding. I think that's what kept me going, is riding my bike.
Yeah. The conversation with Jack lasted over an hour. He had lots of great ideas. Here are Jack's top 4 items for a stronger long game strategy. Take breaks from your computer to do manual work. And you were chopping a tree down the other day? Yeah.
That was a plum tree.
Have a garden and eat food from it.
And I bought a blueberry bush to plant. We had kale going pretty near right into the winter.
Go for either a long walk, a bike ride, or a hike every day. Every day you go walking for an hour?
Yeah.
Don't stop smiling. All right, lead the way, Jack. We hopped back on our bikes and began the journey home.
That was really interesting. It's really something to see.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see you then.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Okay,
See you next time.
yeah, bye.
Building a back alley beach for neighborhood kids and riding bikes in your 90s. Two cool things. If I ever own a house, I'm going to build a back alley beach. And if I live to be 95, I'm going for bike rides to the park. Thanks for the inspiration, Jack. Now instead of thinking about the past, I'll be taking practical steps towards a more active future.